Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, your gateway to enriching educational content. We invite you to join our community and subscribe for free, where learning transforms into a fun adventure. Today, we dive into the fascinating world of the human brain and the nervous system. Get ready to discover the wonders of how our mind works, the connections that make up our nervous system, and the incredible facts that will enlighten your understanding. The brain serves as the control center of our nervous system, responsible for a myriad of functions that encompass thoughts, memories, emotions, and movements. It's fascinating to note that the brain weighs about 3 pounds and is made up of around 86 billion neurons. Remarkably, even though it constitutes only about 2% of our body's weight, it consumes approximately 20% of the oxygen and energy we breathe and consume. This showcases how active the brain is, constantly firing signals even when we are at rest. One of the largest divisions of the brain is the cerebrum, which occupies roughly 85% of its mass. This part is notable for being divided into two hemispheres, the left and the right, connected by a bundle of nerve fibers known as the corpus callosum. Each hemisphere manages functions on opposite sides of the body. The outer layer of the cerebrum, known as the cerebral cortex, is often described as the gray matter and is heavily folded to maximize surface area. This increase in surface area is essential for processing complex information. In fact, the cerebral cortex plays a crucial role in voluntary movements, thinking, and memory, thus shaping our powers of reasoning and emotion. Underneath the cerebrum lies the cerebellum, or little brain, which is critical for balance and coordination. Despite its smaller size, this brain part contains about 50 billion neurons and is vital for fine-tuning our movements, such as riding a bike or playing a musical instrument. As we engage in activities requiring precision, the cerebellum ensures our actions are smooth and accurate, showcasing the elegance of neuromuscular coordination. Furthermore, the brainstem is an essential component that connects the brain to the spinal cord and regulates automatic functions needed for survival, like breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and sleep cycles. The brainstem consists of three parts: the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. It is primarily within the medulla oblongata that breathing and heartbeat follow vital functions, emphasizing the role this part plays in maintaining our bodily homeostasis. Crucial to the transmission of information in our body, neurons are the specialized cells that facilitate communication within the nervous system. These cells are composed of three main parts: dendrites that receive signals, the cell body which serves as the neuron's control center, and the axon that transmits signals to other neurons. Across the gap between neurons lies the synapse, where neurotransmitters, chemicals released by neurons, hurry to transmit signals to the next neuron. The human brain's complexity is captured vividly when we consider it houses around 86 billion neurons, all working in harmonized fashion. The cerebral cortex of the brain is further divided into four distinct lobes: the frontal lobe, which is associated with planning and personality; the parietal lobe that interprets sensory information like touch and taste; the temporal lobe, which is crucial for hearing and memory; and the occipital lobe, known for processing visual stimuli. Each lobe contributes to our awareness of surroundings and our interactions with the world. For instance, the occipital lobe processes all visual information, helping us make sense of what we see. Then there is the limbic system, a collection of structures in the brain associated with emotions, motivation, and the intricate nature of memory. This emotional hub includes the amygdala, which is pivotal for processing emotions like fear, the hippocampus, crucial for memory formation, and the hypothalamus that maintains homeostasis by regulating vital body functions such as hunger, thirst, and temperature. If you've ever wondered where the curling pangs of nostalgia come from, the hippocampus plays a significant role, guiding us to accumulate and recall memories from our past. The hypothalamus also exerts control over the pituitary gland, the so-called master gland of our endocrine system. The pituitary releases hormones that affect various organs and glands, thereby influencing multiple body functions and maintaining our overall health. This intricate interplay highlights just how interconnected our body systems are and how the brain manages these complex processes seamlessly. However, despite its remarkable capabilities, the human brain is not immune to disorders. Common brain disorders include Alzheimer's disease, which leads to memory loss and cognitive decline, Parkinson's disease, which affects movement mainly due to dopamine loss, epilepsy characterized by unexpected seizures, stroke, which occurs from an interruption of blood flow to the brain, and traumatic brain injury, or TBI, which can severely disrupt brain function. These conditions remind us of the brain's fragility and the importance of maintaining our neurological health. Interesting research has revealed a concept known as neuroplasticity, the brain's extraordinary ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This ability is crucial to our capacity to recover from injuries, learn new skills, and adapt to shifting circumstances. Whether it's picking up a new language or recovering from a stroke, neuroplasticity showcases the brain's incredible resilience, emphasizing an ongoing capacity for growth and adaptation. As we contemplate the brain, we unveil a labyrinth of connections and functions, a complex yet beautifully organized structure. The sheer scale of activity that transpires within the brain, including its ability to continuously adapt, reflects not only the marvel of human biology but also our potential as learners and thinkers. Let's continue to explore more about this intriguing aspect of our lives and understand how our brains shape our world. Today, we've discovered a wealth of knowledge about the human brain and nervous system. From understanding the role of different brain structures like the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem to learning about neurons and their functions, every detail deepens our appreciation for how our body operates. We've also explored critical concepts such as neuroplasticity, highlighting the brain's extraordinary ability to adapt and recover. Remember, your brain is not just an organ, it is the epicenter of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, continuously shaping your existence. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into the workings of the human brain and nervous system. We hope you found this exploration as fascinating as we did. Don't forget to subscribe to Spelling Bee Ninja for more engaging educational content. Keep your curiosity alive, and until next time, stay curious and keep learning.